All good things must come to an end. It's crazy to think we've been keeping up with the Kardashians for the last 14 years. How will we keep on keeping on? Through these unforgettable and cringeworthy moments, the Keeping Up with the Kardashian clan wish it would just go away once and for all. Not on our clocks. We've compiled some doozies here from over the years. Ones we will cherish forever. How do you mend a broken heart? Not on TV, probably. Breakups are hard enough alone, let alone having to share it with the world. Even though we all kinda saw it coming, it's still tough to see Kim K in pain. And this season, she lets it all hang out. And we, the viewers, go on Kim's emotional roller coaster ride with her. Kim K admitting on an upcoming last season trailer, "I feel like a loser." Poor Kim. She's not only having to deal with one ending, but two. She's having to mourn both the ending of Keeping Up with the Kardashians and the end of Kim Ye. No doubt after 7 years of marriage and 4 children together, the two will still be intertwined forever in each other's lives as they co-parent the Kim Ye kids together. Girls Club. We've seen the K sisters fight on just about every episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But on this particular one, which aired this season, things got a little out of hand, making some viewers uncomfortable when both sisters Kim and Kourtney took things a little too far.
I don't want to hear this narrative anymore about this work ethic, and she's the only one with work ethic, and she's doing this, and...
It appears that sis Kourtney has had enough of Kim insinuating she doesn't work as hard, and her work ethic isn't as good. This isn't the first time for Kim K to judge. In the past Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim K was questioning Kylie's and other sisters' work ethic when Kylie was too sick to show up in Paris for her Paris Fashion Week debut. Kim claimed she would never have missed such an important event. More on that later. When going to rehab has the reverse effect. Scott finally decides to get help and check himself into rehab out of LA when photos are leaked from his rehab.
I can't have any privacy, I can't have any time by myself.
Scott had to cut his visit short and return home. This is pretty sad considering ex-Kourtney has tried so hard over the years to get Scott to change his party ways. Kourtney has surrendered to the fact that people need to change on their own. Thus, when this was Scott's decision to finally make a change, things sadly backfired for him. Those dirty laundry tweets. Fans of Keeping Up with the Kardashian didn't have to wait until the Keeping Up with the Kardashian final season aired to get a scoop on exactly what Kim and Kanye's status was. Kanye let it all hang out on Twitter. Kanye appeared to have gone off the rails with these tweets, leaving some to think he was no longer taking his meds. It seems every time Kanye has one of these crazy Twitter outbursts, Kim K is always doing damage control. I guess she won't have to worry about covering for Kanye's random surprise rants anymore. What happens in Paris doesn't always stay in Paris. Just when they think it's all behind them, the robber involved in the Paris heist and kidnap of Kim K in 2016 released a tell-all book in early 2021 called I Kidnapped Kim Kardashian. While Kim would like to put this all behind her, sadly, this new book is likely to conjure up some not so great memories. Since that horrible event, Kim K did make it back to Paris, as we saw in a recent episode. One thing all the Kardashians learned from this horrible experience is that it's better to regram where you were than to alert the public where you are in real time. A lesson we can all take to heart. The show doesn't always go on. Remember when Kylie was all set to debut her Kylie Cosmetics and collab with none other than Balmain? This was to be one of the highlights of Kylie's career with her debut at Paris Fashion Week and launch of Kylie x Balmain collection. At the last minute, Kylie gets sick and can't make it. In a desperate effort, momager Kris tries to convince Kendall to take her place. When she couldn't make it, Kris then offered Kim $400,000 and a private jet to get Kim and North to fly to Paris to save the day. In the end, Kim turned it down, saying it would be a conflict of interest with her own makeup line. As we mentioned earlier, Kim likes to use this as an example of how she would never have let sickness stand in the way of a great career-changing moment such as this. Lucky for Kylie, this seemed to have zero effect on her success. As we all heard, Kylie's makeup line, Kylie Cosmetics, was recently sold to KUWTK for $600 million. And with that, Kylie supposedly reached billionaire status. When trying to be on the down low in Dubai backfires. That time when Scott Disick was hoping to be on the DL with his secret hookup in Dubai, it might not have been that big a deal, except that the cameras were rolling and Kim K had organized this desert adventure trip for just close friends and Scott. She became furious when finding out Scott was hiding a girl in his Dubai hotel room. This was the first big trip Kim took after the robbery scare in Paris. Supposedly, Scott went off the rails upon hearing Kourtney was with another guy. This made Scott drink again, and well, you know, the rest is history. In fairness to the girl, this was Scott's doing. A rose by any other name will cost you. Call it Kim K's $10 million brand launch fail. It should have been one of Kim K's most exciting moments of her brand, as she was about to launch her new bodywear, kimono. However, soon came word that Kim's line, kimono, was not sitting pretty with the Asian community. In the age of cancel culture, Kim had no choice but to change the name to Skims.
I feel like there's no doubt in my mind that we have to change the name.
Still a great name, by the way. Once she heard she was offending the Japanese community. In the end, Kim did the right thing. Skims just celebrated their 1-year anniversary, as it is documented on this season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You can compliment me, just don't copy me. Don't mess with Kim K's Christmas lights or her style. Several seasons ago, Kim made her entire family swear not to steal her Christmas lights designs on her home. This time, Kim K was furious with sis Kourtney when she found out her sis reached out to designer Terry Mugler about a potential partnership. Terry Mugler was the guy responsible for Kim K's fab Met Gala look in 2019. Kourtney defended herself, saying the two sisters have completely different looks, and Kim K has no right to control which designer Kourtney chooses to wear.
When you're public, I don't care if Danielle's there. Hi, Danielle. I dress completely different than Kim.
Carbe Diem. It wasn't that many seasons ago when, in a moment of rage, Khloe called Jordyn Woods, the one who betrayed everyone and kissed Tristan, a fat liar. Call it karma, but Khloe has since been a victim herself of body shaming when an unapproved, unairbrushed photo was released to the public recently. Once Khloe found out about the less than desirable photo, it was already out in social media sphere, leaving herself open to all kinds of criticism. Khloe shouldn't be too tough on herself though. Look how far she's come. Her weight loss journey has been an inspiration to so many. Her TV show, Revenge Body, also helped many to achieve their own weight loss goals and live their best life. The Pepsi Fizzle. We'll file this one under epic fail. It was supposed to be a commercial promoting peace. However, it did just the opposite. Kendall Jenner's Pepsi commercial sparked outrage, with some insinuating it was tone-deaf and not reflective of the current Black Lives Matter movement at all. This in turn caused the ad to be pulled, costing Pepsi at least $2 million.
If I knew that this was going to be the outcome, I would have never done something like this, but you don't know when you're in the moment, and
Kendall issued her own public apology for taking part in this Pepsi Fizzle fiasco. TikTok not on my clock. Sometimes you just gotta know when to fold him. On this final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim tries to give it her all, to master TikTok with the help of the influencer Addison Rae, in the hopes that she could be TikTok relevant and dance for her 1-year Skims anniversary. In the end, there was no shame in her game, and Kim opted out of TikTok, admitting it just wasn't her jam. In the end, Kim decided to shoot her campaign with Paris Hilton in velour tracksuits, just like the ones they used to wear, staying true to herself. Kim reminds us all that no one is perfect and to focus on your strengths. End of an era. On this final season, we see how tough the decision to end Keeping Up with the Kardashians was for all involved over these past 14 years. So much so that Kim was not afraid to show us her ugly cry one final time. The Kardashians were thanking their crew, who had become like a second family to all the Kardashians. The emotions were inevitable and everyone was overcome by them. Even some of the crew were caught on film crying. Kim's even bigger cry came when she was sharing the news via FaceTime with her friend Jonathan Shaban, that the show would be ending. Mom Chris, throughout this entire episode, kept wondering if she was making the right decision to end their reality series. After spending some quality time with her BFFs and sounding boards, Kyle Richards and Faye Riznick, Chris finally came to a clearer conclusion that she indeed was making the right decision. Getting blingy with it in Bora Bora. The one Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode Kim will probably most regret during season 6 is the one where she lost her $75,000 earrings while jumping in the ocean of Bora Bora with her then hubby Chris Humphries. During their 10-year anniversary special, Kim admitted it was a shriek having to do with the fact that it was her first time wearing those earrings and they were not yet insured. Rich people problems. When your sisters out your dirty laundry. Who can forget vintage Keeping Up with the Kardashians when we were first getting to know the adorable Kar-Jen baby sisters, Kylie and Kendall? We are pretty sure Kylie wants us to forget this early moment in time back in 2015 when it was brought to the world's attention that Kylie didn't yet know how to do her own laundry. I'm pretty sure she can now afford to let other people do it for her. Wow, what a difference 5 years makes. It's really hard to believe that this is the final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Thank goodness for social media, so we can still stalk them once the show goes off air. What were your favorite Keeping Up with the Kardashian moments? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to The Things Reality for more insight and scoop on all your favorite reality shows.